Welcome back after a week-long hiatus. Episode 18 of the Reactlord pod. 18.
Let's go 18, big 1-8.
I'm your Reactlord Nathan.
I'm Reactlord V. And yeah, we were gone.
Yeah. We took a week off.
I got the vid.
Yeah.
I got the vid, dude.
You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I guess. What had happened was I went on a work retreat and we were going to do the podcast remotely because I flew all the way out to North Carolina. I was in the middle of nowhere in a cabin, and I was there for a few days before I came down with some of the worst of it. It sucked, dude. It felt like I got hit by a truck, barely could move. I had a fever for fucking days. Yeah, it sucked. I don't know what else to say. It just sucked.
It must be such a bizarre feeling, like being in a whole nother state, unfamiliar area, but like being inside in just one room.
Yeah, quarantined. Obviously, I was quarantined the whole time as I recovered, but it sucked, man. Like the view too from the bed, it was like two like bass fish portraits on the wall. You know, the traditional cabin decor with like a big net for capturing, presumably the fish.
It sounds stuffy.
You know what? Surprisingly, it wasn't. It was kind of drafty.
Okay.
Like drafty, cold, and then rainy.
Oh fucking hell! What?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah, it
was pretty. Sounds like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, and then foggy too some mornings. So sun was a blessing when we saw it.
It's like winter over there, right?
It's definitely like beyond fall. It's beyond fall vibes.
Beyond
it feels a little bit dead, cold vibes, but not quite snow sticking vibes.
But cold.
Yeah, but definitely freaking cold.
Okay.
And yeah, so that was supposed to be a very fun trip, turned into a not very fun trip because immediately, you know, day 2 or 3, I get hit with COVID. So bless my coworkers for taking care of me, and I still feel it in my voice too. Like
I'm fucking glad to have you back though.
Yeah.
I gotta say that.
Yeah, I have tested negative since. This was like about 2 weeks ago now, but yeah, sucked. Sucked. Big.
I can't imagine it being at all great.
Yeah, dude. So we had obviously to take a week off because I barely could sit myself up, let alone set tech up to think about recording a podcast. So I'm glad to be back and
it's probably for the best though. We would have kept going. We weren't going to take any breaks. Maybe we needed to be forced to break.
I really didn't want to break. So yeah, episode 18 feels a little bittersweet. I feel good to be back, but shitty for why I had to be away.
But we are back, and that's the important part.
How was your week off? How was your hiatus, man?
Hiatus was okay. I am really enjoying the weather. I like the gloom in Long Beach, mostly just because our weather's been awesome all the time. So this is just new and different.
Yeah.
You know? So
I've been mostly inside, honestly, since I've been back. I haven't been outside, so I don't really experience weather. You know what I mean?
I like... So let me paint a picture here. Why I like this weather is I live pretty close to the beach. After it rains, it's very gloomy. There's a lot of clouds. It's gray and white. I go to the beach, and it's just trash, birds. It's pretty clear because like no one's there.
Birds, you know.
It just rains.
The
so,
juxtaposition of like, yeah.
It's the combination of like a moment of pristine nature, also contrasted by like disgusting human like consumerism.
Sure.
And I love that. And it's a vibe. And you kind of have to be into the vibe. You got to love the crappiness of it.
Tweet its own for
sure.
Yeah,
exactly. For sure. But it doesn't happen often because we do get beautiful weather. Sun every day. Yeah.
While we're doing personal news, I do have that fun story on my way back from my trip. So e-cigarettes are obviously allowed, and I smoke e-cigarettes, right? You know, I quit smoking the actual cigarette, so it feels like a step in the right direction for me. Anyway, I take this with me essentially everywhere I can take it with me, and I checked e-cigarettes absolutely allowed on planes. So naturally, I take mine with me on the way back from my trip. my e-cigarette begins to malfunction in my pocket. And when an e-cigarette malfunctions, it vapors. So you have like, you know, the
smoke vapors coming out.
Yeah, right? Like it looks like something is on fire almost is what it looks like. And when you're 5,000 plus feet in the air, that's alarming to a lot of people. And immediately when this starts happening in my pocket and the fucking fake vapors are going everywhere, I call the flight attendants over because I want them to know that I'm not a terrorist. You know, like this is not.
I instantly thought of the Harold and Kumar scene when they go to White Cat or
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. Oh,
dude. So obviously, like, I'm recovering from COVID and like I'm not feeling well already. I'm double masked up. I'm really not trying to bring any attention to myself. I'm just trying to get my ass home. So this was like the worst possible scenario. Yeah, and they had to like call the ground. It was really one of the worst trips of my life, I think.
Okay,
like
fair enough.
And I once visited my mom after she nearly died. This, I think, still was worse the trip than that.
It was very personal.
Just like emotionally, it was very like tiring.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I'm just glad to be back. But that was hilarious. I think the worst possible outcome.
Well, you're here. You're here now.
Yeah. Hey, also, I know you haven't traveled a lot since you went to the Peace Corps and COVID and everything.
Don't fucking remind me. It sucks.
I do have a question about traveling. You're more well traveled than me. If you're sitting in the middle seat on a 12-hour flight and your neighbor comes to your feet space like this, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What do you do if this happens? And for those that maybe are listening, it's like a picture of someone's foot definitely encroaching onto what appears to be your area. So what do you do? What do you do, dude?
I tap them. I do the whole
You tap them?
Yeah, I will. The viewers can't see, but I will tap your shoulder.
Yeah.
And I will say, "Excuse me.
Is my foot space?
Can I put my foot there?"
Yeah.
I think that's my space. And they could have that opportunity to disappoint me or not. And depending on the level of their reaction, it will depend. I'll have a different reaction.
I think I'm much like you. I think I'm a tapper. I'll tap for that. I'm like, hey, dude, you know what though? You're not acceptable. It's
not. Especially like if I was using it, like.
Come on, bro.
You would know those seats are uncomfortable, which is probably why this person's doing that. So it's like they're trying to get comfortable. I get it, but like, that's my space to try and use to get comfortable. Like I'm gonna use every corner of that space. I guarantee you.
Like I too am trying to get comfortable.
It's an ultimate battle because you'll never win.
Yeah. Man, all right. So let's plug in, dude. I obviously have had COVID,
and a lot has happened in 2 weeks.
And I tried my best to stay plugged in, but dude, I've just
fair,
slowly trying to rest up while also simultaneously adjusting back to work. There are a few things that I did catch from this week, though. Did you see that Valkyrae got hacked, dude?
Yeah, my Tesla 2024, dude. That was so funny.
Yeah, so if you don't know, YouTube streamer, Valkyrae over here got hacked. 100 Thieves co-owner herself.
Wait, hold on. Her name is Rachel Hofstetter?
Supposedly. And Rachel Hofstetter, aka Valkyrae, took to Twitter to share that her YouTube channel was obviously compromised. The hacker changed her name to Tesla 2024.
And they went live immediately.
Yeah, from her channel as Tesla, and she posted live tweeting it that she was currently being hacked, and then they changed her name and is live streaming as Tesla, and it was just pretty much a video of Elon live streaming being rebroadcasted from her channel.
I wonder how difficult that was to do that. Like, I feel like Valkyrie's at a level of notoriety that I'm surprised that her account was hacked, or is it just that easy? Like, if you just happen to get in the crosshairs?
Yeah, she was notified of it immediately, right? So so she can't even take it down in the middle of the attack. Like, really? That is that's the toughest part. She's sitting here saying, Elon Musk, if you're hacking me, please stop. Like, just pleading with whoever.
Just throwing tweets out in the Twitter space.
Yeah, dude. So, and this isn't even exclusive to Valkyrae either. She did
happen to other people.
Yeah, she did since then. By the way, since the attack has been launched, her account is back in its entirety. All the videos are actually archived and back with all of its original view count. But yeah, so this isn't the first attack to be launched, and it's not specific. So this has been happening to other content creators as well. but Valkyrae, I guess, is just the most widely known one for this to happen to, and it's always under Tesla 2024.
Really?
Yeah,
that's hilarious. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's just crazy to think that someone from her, caliber could have her shit hacked, and then ultimately, I guess, scam, other people too in the crosshairs.
It can happen to anybody.
Yeah,
anybody.
Yeah,
our pod. Even if please no.
Well, no one even watches our pod enough, but like
Valkyrae, which is like.
He's got like 3.8 million subscribers.
We're vulnerable.
You know what I mean? Like, what if this happened to Mr.Beast, who has like 100 million subscribers? Like, that's an incredible reach. Yeah, like that's in a more vulnerable audience too. Mr.Beast's audience is super young.
Gotcha.
That's just crazy, dude. But I caught that.
I think it's crazy too, and this
happened just a few days ago.
The attention is pretty short though. I felt like I saw it, I realized what was going on, and then it just became instantly old news.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Like, it happens a lot, too.
Yeah.
For sure. Another new thing that happened that I caught, this just happened last night, and Twitter's already really mad about it, but Valorant posted this on their official Valorant account.
Because it's too gay.
It's Raze and just Killjoy, Guess, they came out as they're in love. You play Valorant? Are you plugged into the Valorant Riot kind of work?
I watch. Yeah, I wouldn't call him a gamer, but I watch someone play Valorant every now and then.
Oh, every now and then.
Yeah.
300,000 likes on this.
Good for them.
Ratios are pretty fun.
Piece of art.
For sure.
I think the characters behind also Valorant.
I don't think it's the art itself that's upsetting.
Yeah, I know. It's too gay, right?
Right, yeah. They're officially a couple, according to the official Valorant Twitter, and a lot of people are excited.
And it pissed off some people.
And a lot of people are not excited. You know what I mean?
Yes, it did.
So obviously you have like Gamergate assholes out there just like, oh, well, there goes my Raze Instalock. You know what I mean?
To have an opinion is so whack. I don't get it.
But I'm not really plugged into the Valorant lore. I'm just kind of excited about how mad cartoon.
It's ridiculous. Like it's made up.
I love Twitter though. I mean that's what it is. It's made up, but it's still fun. It's still fun.
To hate read?
Yeah, just to hate watch. I mean that's what they're doing, right? That's what they're doing. This is pretty. This individual user on Twitter was like, now do one with Chamber and fucking Yoru, please.
The shippers are in.
The fanfics are being written now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really caught too much stuff, but this one was pretty good. This just happened, so it's still developing. And the hate threads build on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
A piece of news that's jumping out at my mind right now is one that I actually saw live with Hassan Abi, and it was at the Game Awards. I did not expect the Game Awards to have drama. It was very boring.
There's drama at the Game Awards.
Oh my god, let me get to the drama.
I heard Jack Black was there. That's not drama, right? Is that?
No, Jack Black is wholesome.
That's fun.
He's never drama.
Yeah, I love
Unless
Jack
he
Black.
is. I don't know. I haven't heard anything recent about Jack Black. Have you?
There can be no drama around Jack Black. Oh, he did.
Word.
Oh, I do have news about Jack Black, but we'll save that for a little bit later in the podcast because it's related to another thing I want to talk about in good news.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
At the Game Awards, at the very end, when Elden Ring won Game of the Year as a consolation prize.
Oh, I think I saw something about this. Yeah, Elden Ring, by the way. Yeah. Good thing it wasn't God of War because I heard they were winning all night. Categories
it was
were just sweeping.
Ragnarok.
It was just sweeping the Game Awards. I did not catch it live. Cool that you did.
Yeah, it was just on the background, but I instantly started paying attention when I heard something odd. Something about a Reformed Orthodox rabbi named Bill Clinton.
Wait, what?
So, I guess, unbeknownst to anybody who is running the actual, award ceremony, when everybody who was a part of the development crew of Elden Ring went up to make their speech, this kid also went up with them and waited till the very end to nominate this award for his Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. And now the theories abound. He was quickly walked off in like a sort of weird shuffling way by security.
So a kid just joins the acceptance speech crowd of this video game developer.
The guy does a whole speech with him in the background.
Oh, and he's just standing there patiently waiting.
He got away with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, why did he have to do it for Elden Ring though? What about God of War? They've gone up like fucking 15 times.
What disrespect! Like that game took so long to make, and then this kid comes up and like
that is disrespectful. That kid was raised wrong. I'm
it's
sorry,
pretty
but
fucked
like
up.
Also, game God of War. They were doing acceptance speeches 20 times that night, man.
He couldn't just interrupt one of the God of War ones.
So stupid, dude.
It was very stupid, but also very unexpected and took everyone by surprise. There were audible gasps.
Well, yeah, it's just like why, and it's not even a good joke.
And I still don't understand why. I still don't. I've watched Ludwig have say his spiel. I've watched Charlie. I still don't know anything.
Man, I have not watched the Mogul Mail in so long. But also, I've worked at a middle school. You work at a middle school,
and the kid looked pretty young. I think he could be like 8th grade, 9th grade.
Well, regardless, it sounds like a kid joke that didn't hit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just it's just a bad joke. It's not even a good one. Your rabbi, Bill Clinton.
I wonder what he meant. Like, what was his...
It seems not well thought out. It doesn't seem like a good joke. It just like a good joke. It's
weird. I feel like it was thought out, though. I mean, like, you went to the Game Awards to do this. Like,
yeah, you did.
I feel like it had to be thought out to some degree. Or is it just that easy? Like, you could just walk up and do it as long as you have enough confidence. Because that's kind of what it looked like.
He could be an opportunistic kind of guy, though. He could have just been, I'm going to the Game Awards. I really do love the Game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about this.
It could be.
I don't know.
But it was bizarre. And that's the only news about it, is that it was just bizarre.
You know what? There is big news, though, that's going down today. It is Sunday, right? The 12th.
I heard a certain event is going on.
Yeah, dude. Got the fucking chess boxing, dude. I guess gates are about to open. It's set to open. We're recording this about 1:30 today, and that's when it all is starting to go down, man. So,
big got an online store
moves. Yeah,
for
dude.
merch.
Chess
you should
boxing.
Check that out.
This is some big news, though, in the gaming fun little Twitch/YouTube. Good news, I guess, you know. This happened at the weigh-ins yesterday. So again, if you don't know, we're talking about chess boxing, baby, hosted by Mogul Moves man, legend himself, Luddy. But yeah, let's take a look.
Hey, gentlemen, please. You gonna share? Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh my god!
So what happens, I guess, right, is two streamers, are gonna play chess and then do a round of boxing, and then this happens interchangeably throughout, I guess, a few rounds. And it's all happening, I believe, right downtown in LA.
That's awesome.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to be going to this. Myth, I'm excited to see
Myth,
box.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So he's going to just destroy people, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty jacked. Yeah, Myth is pretty jacked, not going to lie.
And I feel like he's athletic. Not just jacked. It's not just for show. I feel like he went paintballing. Wasn't it paintballing or airsoft or whatever?
Yeah, he's got a lot to offer as far as athletic competition goes. I don't know. I've never seen him play chess, though. Is that something that he takes part in regularly? Because
he's a 5-head gamer. He'll fucking figure it out. I'm sure. He's gonna mid-max it.
Because chess is definitely like a harder game to get into if you haven't experienced
I think
chess,
so. There's like a lot of...
Especially over
strategy.
The board. Yeah, it's...
Especially if you're getting hit in the head, which is probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, I want to see some lands, some punches get land. Be good. It's going to be good. Myth is huge. And I think his competitor, Boy got a concussion and some other random fill-in. So let's see what the fill-in can do.
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to be better than Boy because Boy had been training the whole time.
Yeah, I saw that. He got a concussion while training. It so sucked because it was like
random as shit.
Just a random mistake, you know?
Happens.
Yeah, it happens.
I have better news though. I have some good news going on.
Let's go.
Also today, Mr.Beast is hosting an event. Actually, it was live.
Rock paper scissors, little RPS action.
Quick and fun.
Still is live.
Subscribe. Goodbye.
Live, still doing it. $50,000 rock paper tournament, totally yoinking and twisting Ludwig material. It's a shame to see the mighty have fallen. You know.
I just spit all over myself.
Nice.
Fucking disgusting pig.
Contain yourself, brother. Contain yourself. What are we doing here? We're better than that. Anyway, this guy, 100 million, subscribers. Anyway, doing a competition, live broadcast, same day as Luddies. Competitive live broadcast? Interesting, eh?
I mean, that makes sense.
Interesting, eh?
Trying to take viewers?
Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know.
What do you get out of that?
Just interesting. I didn't see any, advertisements or marketing. Feels like it came out of nowhere, but good to see it. Good to see it. Hope some people win some fucking money, I guess.
I mean, 50K would be life changing.
Yeah, but imagine rock paper tournament being the thing that catapulted you there. Like, yeah, dude, that was me, man.
That easy. I'll compete in a. Even if I lose, I'll still compete.
Right now, best 2 out of 3.
All right.
Rock paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck. Okay, got one, dude. Got one.
You're gonna go. I'm gonna go scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn it! Let's go! Oh man!
Fucking RPS.
I thought I had it. The early win did me in.
Nice. All right, moving on. In other good news, Jacksepticeye has raised like $10 million.
You were gonna say Jack Black.
Jack Black, I guess, did also donate a hefty amount of money to this charity also, though. Okay. So this is Jacksepticeye. He does it every year. His like thankmas charity fund stream, and this year he's raised so far $10 million. But I found a clip of him reacting to a $3 million donation. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Is it just money laundering, or I hope it's all real?
I wanted to come on because we had someone who wanted to make sure that we hit that goal, and I wanted to tell you that I've confirmed that in order to get us to 10 million for World Central Kitchen, we have just confirmed a donation of $3.7 million.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Holy shit!
So we now,
is the right reaction, dude, right?
3.5 million meals and $10 million.
Oh my god. No!
Good for them, though. That's awesome. I wonder what was that?
Right now, I guess they're in Ukraine, so they give out like meals and such, and all that. But yeah,
food aid package.
Yeah, I guess last year he got $7 million in donations, so he wanted to like top that this year, and he certainly 10 million. Isn't that crazy though?
Continuous growth, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just really wild to see.
Yeah,
charity streams on this scale is pretty.
Way to go, Jacksepticeye.
It's the season, dude. It's the season. Excuse me. But yeah, man. What are you doing to give back this season, bud? Besides working at a middle school.
Give back? I don't know if I've made any conscious decisions to give back.
Same.
But I will say.
Well, say it.
Like, well, I'm trying to. I'm trying to do some like estimates in my head real quick.
Like buffering over here, bro. Yeah. You're like,
Like, usually, I'll have like $6 or $7 in my wallet at any time, and I will literally like give it to whoever asks.
Yeah, I try.
Like the first person. Like, I never use it.
The one thing me and Nikki are trying to be better about is we always have like food donations. Donate food, like just big ass bags of like canned shit or like box shit. A few times a year. Try to be better about it. Be more consistent. I don't know. How do you feel about people that just like go to soup kitchens for the holidays?
I mean, I guess if it makes you feel better about yourself, like, great. But I feel like it's just. I wish people would be better in the way that they like interact.
I wish I had like money. I mean, like Pokimane, for example, donated $10,000 to Jacksepticeye. Awesome. I wish I had money to like just drop 10K and be like, yeah, What's your charity? How can I help? You know what I mean? That would be so sick.
Yeah.
One day, brother.
I wish we were in charge of major decision making too.
Oh yeah. Power and money, baby.
But I hope World Central Kitchen does great things with that money.
Oh yeah.
I hope $10 million like is significant. Is it significant still now?
$10 million? I think so, bro. I'm pretty sure that's gonna go a long way.
I hope so. I really do. Especially nowadays. I feel like
they say it's a New York Times like statistic reading, but they say that like to be a Generation Z or millennial, you need like 115,000 to 130,000 salary to be like nowadays.
I believe it. I was just talking to one of my friends about like goals and making a certain amount of money in a year, and 120 just kept.
$120,000 is like the goal for what? Like a single salary or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like buy a home or to an entertainment.
Even with 120, dog, you can't do that in LA. Not even Long Beach.
But it is
go
more.
To the Valley.
It's no matter what, more money makes it more feasible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I think 120 and that 115 is the range that I keep hearing too.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine having that much money in a year. I struggle trying to imagine what that would be like. Like, if I had that amount of money, would I still live the life that I'm living now?
Yes, you would.
Probably.
Because it's not that much. Like in the grand scheme.
Yeah, but then it's like just accruing. I guess you probably invest it, right? Join the rat race. I don't know.
Yeah, get like a derivative going on, IRAs or something like that. Something that's, chill.
For this next coming year, I'm hoping to make, I was going to say 50, but I'm going to shoot for the stars and say
60K?
I hope to see 60.
60K is that's decent.
I don't think, like, considering what I know are my options now, I don't think. But
yeah,
I don't know what opportunities are out there.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Anything can happen tomorrow.
Right, dude? We could monetize our YouTube channel tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
Monetize all 10 viewers.
I think it's good to have goals. Maybe in a stream or two, we'll set some New Year's resolutions.
Dude, that would be fun. That's
be a little,
content.
yeah, that could be some fun, I think. And then maybe even do like a tier list of some other shitty New Year's resolutions that people think is always a good idea.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
like
I love a good tier list.
Like stopping smoking cigarettes was a New Year's resolution at some point for myself. I did that to some extent. I don't buy packs of cigarettes anymore. That's always a terrible. You know what I mean? It's just
it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard, and it's a lot of pressure to put it all on one day.
It is, dude.
Cold turkey.
Some people can respect. Out of respect to that,
still, it's hard. I think it no matter what, it's hard.
A lot of people put exercise on their lists, right?
Yeah,
that's hard.
There's like an old CNN statistic I remember about like how many people join gyms during the New Year holiday.
Yep. And then they don't go, and 3 months later they cancel it or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because it takes a long time to develop a habit, and it's great to claim it, name it, and claim it, baby. Do it, but you gotta actually take the step. I'm guilty. I've always been that person that's like, yeah, I'll exercise more.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Even as someone who I feel like I think of myself as being athletic. Less so now, but even as being someone who identifies as being sort of athletic, it's hard. I haven't exercised in a little while. It is hard to get out the door.
Yeah, it's hard to develop any. Maybe we'll do that. To develop better habits, maybe we'll try to do a podcast about that.
I'm down.
Could be fun. Should we call it first one back? Make it kind of short, sweet, to the point, or?
I think so. I'm just glad to be back.
Yeah,
and
dude.
We're gonna roll in slow.
It does. Okay. It does feel good to be alive. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, in the middle of North Carolina, I was feeling like there might be a possibility that's not. And then I was fucking feeling it, dude.
I'm glad we never had to consider.
I totally.
Fair, but you were much closer in like you had COVID and you were experiencing.
Bro, at one point I googled nearest hospital. Like I just wanted to know. I needed to know how close.
I mean, that's smart. What if you had to? But you didn't.
Surviving, brother. So it feels really good to be back in around civilization and a hospital that's like 5 minutes away in case anything, God forbid, happened.
I love living in the city.
Yeah, feels good. Anyway, on that note, we'll leave it there. We're out, dude.